right, good evening and welcome to this edition of the Wayne Hall Show. How are you? Want to say good evening to Fresh FM Radio London. Want to say good evening to Hype FM Radio down there in South Florida. What's up, Frankie Lex and the crew? Good evening. Want to say good evening to Clarke TV Network. Good evening, everyone on the Clarke TV Network platform. IslandWorldwide.com. IslandWorldwide.com. Big up to the Sutherlands, China Nicole. Hey, catch China Nicole tomorrow evening from 7 to 11 on the Wayne Hall Network. Also on IslandWorldwide.com, the China Nicole Show. Love that show. Want to shout out Reggae Vibes Radio. Reggae Vibes Radio family. DJ Marlon Nitfanik himself. Gucci London, DJ Reds, DJ Sean, everybody in the Reggae Vibes family. Big up, big up. ViscosityBlend.com. Rupert T. the Blender. Catch him on Tuesdays on the Wayne Hall Network. Yeah. And the WayneHallShow.com. Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to have you. We're going to kick it off with this right here.
Yeah.
All right. So, as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, you know, let's pause on that one. All right? Because the energy I want to get going with today goes more like this.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. God said to me, giving up shouldn't be. Sometimes the going seems rough, but still don't give up. Keep your head up high. I see how hard the wicked them a try. Remember, God is standing by. He's standing by. I'll save you from the stormy night. Oh God, God set me free. God set me free. Because I take my troubles to thee. Take my troubles to thee. No more will I worry. No more will I worry. God set me free. God has spoke to me. When I take my troubles to thee, take my troubles to thee. No more will I worry. No to go, I go no more. Ooh, I am myself. To no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. Ooh, I am my bride. Oh Lord, I am said and I was lost and I just couldn't say why. Ooh, finding my way back home. Yeah, yeah. Have you ever heard of a man who was born to be king? And he became one. Oh. Prince Emmanuel changed my life and turned it around. Yes, he's the same one. Ah, but I've got an emptiness deep inside in my heart. It won't let me go. I'm a man who don't like to cry, but I hate the feeling of losing my soul. Ooh, I am myself. To no one there.
That's right. The sound of Jabez. Before that, it was Guidance. God spoke to me. Want to shout out Silky D, Link Up, Nico Hartman out of Germany. Marcia Edwards in the house. Good evening. Christine C.R. Rendell. Good evening, Jannice O'Shea. DJ Cutie Cutes, Amanda Fraser. What's up, girl?
I was lost and I just couldn't say why. Ooh, I
Got a shout out Driveway Cam. Bless up Driveway. Welcome, my brother.
am to know no one was there. And no
What you say, Michelle? If it's too early to pull up, yes. Shelda Smith, Donovan Edwards. Good evening, everyone. Welcome.
I am.
Yes, I am. Said I.
And I was lost and
Michelle, are you asking permission to pull up? Once again, good evening to the world. Fresh FM Radio London. Rudy Page and the crew, thank you, man. It's such a blessing.
All night, even the chair. Ooh, I am my pride.
Such a pleasure to have everyone. It is St. Patrick's Day. Good evening. Happy St. Patrick's Day from the entire Wayne Hall crew. Yeah, man. Good evening to everyone. It's good to have you. St. Paddy's Day. What do you do to celebrate St. Paddy's Day? It's all about the green, right? I remember a co-worker of mine back in the day. He would just finish off a case of Heineken, man. It's green, I guess. He was Irish and he loved Heineken. Somebody told me today I should be drinking Guinness because it's St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. But anyway, I want to shout out Marcia Edwards on the feed. Big up Donovan Edwards. All the Edwards. I'm going to play a song by Peter Edwards. All right? Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your feedback. All right?
The word of God says we're bold as a lion. Come on. I'm bold as a lion. I'm bold as a lion. Nobody put fear in me. Nobody put fear in me. I'm bold as a lion. I'm bold as a lion. Nobody put fear
I want to welcome viewers on Instagram, courtesy of Shalane. Hi Shalane, thank you. Somebody said drink green beer after your show. I think after the show is the key point there.
Just in a you in a fire and fasting, tell them you're ready. Me no call and seize on my daddy. By stripes I'm healed while I'm ready. Go like a liar, listen to that version. Because I'm born is a lion. I'm born is a lion.
Donovan Edwards says he's getting high from the selection.
I'm born is a lion.
Welcome Jennifer Blanc, my favorite mortgage broker. You love this, Jennifer? I'll pull it up for you, Jennifer. I'll pull it up.
Put up the tune! Put up the tune!
15 minutes past the hour of 8. At 8:30, Miss Marcia Harris, educator, author, and so much more to her, is going to join us at 8:30 to share with us right here on the Wayne Hall Show. That's right, Shelda, lion of the tribe of Judah, girl. My God is a lion is so true, isn't it? Want to welcome Violet White. Hello, Violet. How are you? Thank you, Marcia. I don't take that lightly, okay? Guinness is a dry Irish stout, so it's okay on St. Paddy's Day, huh? Carmela Soprano Noel, thank you. Live streaming is going on the WayneHallShow.com. If you don't want to be doing Facebook, we're also on YouTube, man. Look for the Wayne Hall Show on YouTube. You can watch us there on the WayneHallShow.com, or just hang with us right here on Facebook. Let's go, let's go.
Works every day, me just in a you in a fire and fasting, tell them you're ready. Me no call and seize on my daddy. By stripes I'm healed while I'm ready. Go like a liar, listen to that version. Because I'm born is a liar.
Hey.
I'm born is a liar.
Say what?
Nobody put fear in me. Nobody put fear in me. I'm born is a liar. I'm born is a liar. Nobody put fear in me.
Gilbert Fowlin, big up yourself.
Hear me roaring, hallelujah. Hear me fighting, hallelujah. Hear me roaring, hallelujah. Hear me fighting, hallelujah. Hear me praising, hallelujah. Hear me crying, hallelujah. Hear me praising, hallelujah. Hear me fighting, hallelujah. Ooh, yeah. I'm born is a lion.
Welcome, Kenneth Anderson. Good to have you.
Nobody put fear in me. Nobody put fear in me. I'm born is a lion. I'm born is a lion. Nobody put
Doris Knox Edwards, welcome.
fear in me. I'm born
If you've not liked, if you've not followed, it's a good time to like, follow, and share the Wayne Hall Show page, all right?
born is a lion. I'm born is a lion. Nobody put fear in me.
Enough of them bitter like Cersei. Yeah. What we fi do with them? Wrap them up with the rope. Wrap them boys and girls.
This one called The Blood by Nanimus from right here in the ATL.
I let them start, lick them down flat like Jericho wall.
Check it out.
If them big or if them tall, iniquity all I get kick away like a ball. Say not go let them giant to go fall. Work for every demon total recall. The blood of Jesus, I conquer all.
All right, South Florida in the house, bless up.
Need the blood them better hide away. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away.
Before that was Peter Edwards. Did you like it? I know you love this one too. Nanimus!
Some place, slide away. 66 loaded I shell down the lane. Crystal punch, we don't need no champagne. Don't need no kiki up in me brain. Just the Holy Spirit and make me maintain. Show us our blessings that pour down like rain. Wash up me scars and all of me sins. Rather got you too good, so me not complain. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Lead it on the better either way. Hey, so please slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. Lead the blood the better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. Lead the blood the better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded. When we step in at the place, man, I shell down the lane. Crystal punch, we don't need no champagne. Don't need no kiki up in me brain. Just the Holy Spirit and make me maintain. Show us our blessings that pour down like rain. Wash off me scars and all of me sins. Rather got you too good, so me not complain. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Lead it on the better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. Lead it on the better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. If them fly, let them die. Crawl, let them stall. Lick them down flat like Jericho wall. No care if them big or if them tall. Iniquity, I'll get kick away like a ball. Send and Goliath, every giant go fall. Word for every demon, total recall. The blood of Jesus, I conquer all. Father God, cover me, cover me, cover me. Lead the blood, them better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. Lead the blood, them better either way. Find some place, slide away. 66 loaded like right away. Hey, clap demons like back up, back up, back up. Lead the blood, them better either way.
That's right. It is 21 minutes past the hour right here on the Wayne Hall Show. What a great, great evening. Man, Donovan Martin says, blessings, bro. Sending out much praise for the family of those who was killed in Atlanta last night. Oh, my goodness. Donovan, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I mean, 8 lives just gunned down by a sick mind. That's how it is. Yes. Can't put it any different. A sick mind. Learning today he had a sex addiction and had visited some of the places before. But how much of it is really that? You know, that's the question. All right. But, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we got to give thanks that we can be here. And like I always say, we're vertical and breathing. And even if we're not vertical, but we can be horizontal somewhere and still breathe and enjoy life. All right. We're going to take a short break. Marcia Harris is going to join us at the bottom of the hour. We're going to take a short break. And I want to say a big shout out to everyone who helps to make this show possible. All of the advertisers on the Wayne Hall Show. I'm going to big up Top Roofing. Yeah, Top Roofing. That's the home of the free 5-point roof inspection. All right, roofing, siding, gutters, fascia, soffit, all those they look at in one visit. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the ATL metro area and you need a roofer or you know somebody who does, listen, your shingles on your house now more than 10 years, you need a roofer. You just don't know. Call 470-269-1688, okay? 470-269-1688 because you need a roofer.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7. The Western Union app and website will let you send money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved ones. With Western Union, you can send money to all commercial banks in Jamaica. For fast and convenient service, tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting gkmsonline.com or the nearest Western Union location to receive money directly into their bank accounts. For more information, call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service, Inc., NMLS number 906983. And or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Victoria Mutual Building Society is opening the door to more financial opportunities in Jamaica for you with our VMBS representative office in Florida. We're pleased to give Jamaicans and Caribbean nationals easy access to our full range of financial solutions, including savings products at competitive rates and opportunities for home ownership. Call us today at 305-770-2643 or visit us at the Sienna Shops, Miramar.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I am a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is your one-stop shop for all your shipping needs. Conveniently located at 3048 Miller Road, Lithonia, Georgia. We know all about the Caribbean and cargo. Our wide range of services includes weekly ocean and air services, empty barrels and boxes for sale, packing and crating, specialized returning resident services, personal and commercial shipping, door-to-door, local delivery and pickup, money transfers, and shop and ship. With services by land, air, and sea. You need to call Caribbean International Shipping Services today at 770-323-11. Caribbean International Shipping Services is your one-stop shop for all your shipping needs. Conveniently located at 3048 Miller Road, Lithonia, Georgia. We know all about the Caribbean and cargo. Our wide range of services includes weekly ocean and air services, empty barrels and boxes for sale, packing and crating, specialized returning resident services, personal and commercial shipping, door-to-door, local delivery and pickup, money transfers, and shop and ship. With services by land, air, and sea. You need to call Caribbean International Shipping Services today at 770-323-1111 or visit their website at info@mycaribship.com. At Caribbean International Shipping, we know all about the Caribbean and cargo.
I got work in the morning, but you know I'm waiting on your call. 3 a.m. and we just getting off. 3 in the morning, find another job. Left the cups on the table, still the same drink you poured in. You were bringing all the oils in, had me feeling all anointed. Sleep waiting on you, guess I can't put the blame on you. Said you won't do what you gotta do. Isn't me on this type of lifestyle? Both the crazy, baby, you ain't gotta choose. Think about it, babe, what you gotta lose. I just hope that you're coming over soon. Got me out through the late night, music playing, it's a late vibes. We just chillin' on FaceTime, always laying on the same side of the bed, on the bed. Whoa, whoa. Told me she love me, I just push it to the back of my head. We be playing rough, it's so much better when we
So FaceTime, yes, FaceTime right there by Daniel John. Yep. Good evening and welcome, Andrea Brown McNeish. Good to have you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know we got our guest Marcia Harris. She's going to join us shortly. Again, please support those that help to support the community by, you know, advertising on shows like the Wayne Hall Show. Yeah. You know, Miss Jennifer Blanc, your mortgage broker, man, get with her while interest rates are low. All right? And you need to send money Western Union. You need to ship Caribbean International Shipping. Banking, Victoria Mutual. You need roofing, Up Top Roofing. And if you love soccer, save the date, Monday, May 31st. It's got to be huge. It's got to be big. All right? Right here in the ATL, McGee Road. All right. We're going to have some great soccer going there for you. All right. So once again, I want to say good evening and welcome. And I like saying that because people join as we go. And I just love to shout out everyone. All right. If you're on the WayneHallShow.com, we're glad to have you. All right. ViscosityBlend.com, Rupee T and the crew. All right. Rupee T, the blender, is on every Tuesday night on the Wayne Hall Show, 8 to 10 on the Wayne Hall Network. All right. Reggae Vibes Radio. That's family right there. Big up Reggae Vibes crew. IslandWorldwide.com, the Sutherlands, man. I got to say big shout out. And catch China Nicole Show tomorrow night, 7 to 11, right here. Clarke TV Network, gonna big up Chester Clarke, everyone. All right, and also Hype FM, the right FM. Frankie Lakes, Lady Tamaya, yeah man. Good to have you guys checking out the Wayne Hall Show, and also big shout out to Fresh FM Radio in London. All right. So we started off the show tonight on a more what you would call inspirational note. You know what I mean? Yeah, on a very inspirational note. Yeah. So, you know, we should, ladies and gentlemen, be, let's see here. Just making sure I can find my guest. All right. Okay. So, Good evening again. All right, let's see. We'll sort that out. In the meantime, we got plenty of music. So this is what we're going to do. Right here on the Wayne Hall Show.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7. The Western Union app and website will let you send money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved ones. With Western Union, you can send money to all commercial banks in Jamaica. For fast and convenient service, tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting gkmsonline.com or the nearest Western Union location to receive money directly into their bank accounts. For more information, call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial. NMLS number 906983 and or Western Union International Services LLC NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Beautiful daughters of Zion. He is a beauty. Oh, yeah. Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me, girl, I'm here to do you right. So right. Oh. Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me I'm here to do you right. So right. Cause anytime me get your love, you know say that me I go want it forever. You know the sweetness you possess and you just wanna live a life full of pleasure. I've been waiting for long enough, anticipating to feel this love. When you make the pressure bust the pipe, water start flow like river. That's right. Oh. Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me I'm here to do you right. So right. Oh. Tell me who I make your fire burn. Tell me that this love is never done. Tell me you love it when the beat is go feature you. Open up the door and pull a seat for you. I would surrender and retreat for you. Make you all world complete for you. Girl, I love you more than all the shiny things. See you as my wife before the time ring. You give me joy to hear you call Diamond King. Me love the passion and the style you bring. Oh, tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me I'm here to do you right, so right. Oh. Tell me who I met your fire burn.
Brand new music, Anthony Malvo.
Love is never done. Tell me you love it when we beat the drum. Bum. Every time I'm away from you, I cannot keep you off my mind. Girl, I love the way your body perfectly designed. Got to have you for myself, I keep running out of time. You deserve the world. You're the only one that's up to your body nerves. Love and honesty, and plus you bless you with the curve. You're not like the other girls standing on the curb. Ooh, girl, number one is so superb. So tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me I'm here to do you right, so right. Oh. Tell me who I met your fire burn. Tell me that this love is never done. Tell me you love it when we beat the drum. Bum. Hey. Tell me who's loving you tonight. Tell me that you never left my side. Tell me I'm here to do you right, so right. Tell me. Since I've got your attention, I could tell you're feeling me. We've got love and affection. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me your like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. Finally found the one of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. Yes, I didn't give up in the love cause I too many hurt. Whatever since me meet this woman, everything I work. Put on the tune! Put on the tune!
They're called Crisis. I'm Marsh Shepherd. Not Righteous, Higher Heights. Here we go. Finally found.
I could tell you're feeling me. We've got love and affection. I just love the chemistry. I love the way you give me your like no one has ever did. I thank the Lord for this harmony, beautiful soul He blessed me with. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. I finally found the one of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. Yes, I did give up in the love cause I too many hurt. Whatever since me meet this woman, everything I work. And the way she fit me right is like my favorite shirt. And she keep me grounded in her. Cause I never know I had such love inside me. Well, respect you to you highly. Woman, not just the way you treat me right, the way you love me and guide me. I'm glad that you're standing beside me. Finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. I finally found the woman of my dreams. I think I finally found the one who cares for me. This woman, she full up of beauty and class. Compliment her on her beauty and class.
song says, I've finally found the woman of my dreams. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and I've finally got Miss Marcia Harris on the feed. She's in the Zoom land waiting to join me here on the Wayne Hall Show. It's 20 minutes before the hour of 9 right here. Once again, shout out to everyone checked in on the Wayne Hall Show. Whatever platform you're on, we have a great conversation lined up for you right now. In fact, without further ado, I'm going to switch on right over. To Miss Marcia Harris. So stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. There she is. She's going to unmute so that we can hear her. And then we're going to talk about so much. We're going to squeeze a lifetime into 20 minutes right about now. Oh, Marcia, here you are. Good evening and welcome.
Up? Thank you.
Just glad to have you, man. Just glad to have you. I was a little worried, but here you come. So
here I am.
We're not going to waste time, Marcia, because we got a lot to share tonight. You are an educator out of Jamaica, an author. You've got some books. You won't be seeing, but as we talk tonight, I'm going to be sharing pictures of your book covers and stuff with the audience. Okay. Unless you're watching on Facebook as well, you won't see. You'll just be seeing me. But they'll be seeing your stuff, which is what matters, and hearing your great voice. So how are you?
I am awesome. I'm blessed. I have a lot to be thankful for. So here I am, Facebook world, and all the others watching. A very pleasant good night to you all. Thanks for having me, Wayne.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Facebook, YouTube, thewayneallshow.com, Fresh FM Radio London, Hype FM Radio, Clarke TV Network, islandworldwide.com, Reggae Vibes Radio, viscosityblend.com. The world is listening to you, Marcia. So, tell us a little bit about you real quick. I understand you're from close to where I grew up, man.
Yeah, I'm a proud Jamaican, as I like to say. All of you who know the famous song, Carry Me Akigo and Linstead Market. I'm from Linstead. I am from a large family. I had 5 brothers and 5 sisters, so we have our own team. What else should I say? I love kids. I am a proud mom. I am a child of God. I'm an author. And I'm an entrepreneur. So
that's right. And
that's kind of summarize it.
Good. And my audience right now is looking at that wonderful page with your picture next to it saying you're a certified early childhood practitioner with a diploma in child psychology and management of early childhood center.
Yes.
Yeah. A newborn care specialist, aka baby nurse. Providing care for newborn babies. In addition, you also offer emotional support, coaching to new parents, especially the moms.
Yes.
And you've been inspired to write children's pieces, from creating personalized stories and songs for the babies you work with. That is such a blessing. Oh, my goodness. It's truly great to have you this evening. So I'm going to let you steer the ship from here. You have information that you want the rest of us to be aware of. That alone right there would make me super proud. Just what I just read. So do tell, Marcia, in terms of what you would like to share with your audience tonight. Is it about the books you've written?
I pretty much learning about the book without learning about who the author is, kind of insignificant.
Right.
So I'd like to start out by saying that, sometimes we get to a point in our lives, but we go like the children of Israel, go all around.
Right.
So actually, I came into childcare by chance because I spent many years in administration. And so I had a friend who she had a daycare business at her place, and then that was closing. And so she asked me, because she always knew I always say, I really wanted to start a daycare. And so one day she called me out of the clear and she's like, the nursery's closing. Do you want it? And I was like, yes, without hesitating. And the rest is history. I started the Kids Palace Early Childhood and Prep School in 2006 in Portmore. But I started out by saying that our vocation is oftentimes charted for us without us knowing, because I grew up with my grandmother in Linstead, and my grandmother was like the town's midwife. She was the person, like, if somebody got an opportunity to go to the great United States, which we are now, or England or Canada, they would come seek out Miss Lee to keep their child. So I was never without a child growing up. And then, getting older in my teenage, I had my nieces, and then, I had my own kids. But I've always loved children, except for, the little diaper part of it. So, that's right. So I would love the kids until that happened, and then I would hand them back to their parents. So I went into early childhood, not knowing anything at all about early child, but then I became certified. And also, one of the significant things about it was that there were not many early childhood centers, private centers, that were taking children with special care needs. And so when this was presented to us, we took them without the proper training, but we took them. Right. And then, having taken them, my educational officer, she was like intrigued. And so actually my training were all complimentary of the Early Childhood Commission. They sent me to Michael to get all of these stuff done because of the things that I was doing. So, as you say, sometimes you buck your foot, but it pushes you, it propels you into where you want to go. And then after starting the daycare, I resigned my job and I went into it full time. Wow. And I was there until 2006 when I left.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so right about sharing that, because that's like the foundation there. Oh my goodness. Even without the training, you just wanted to help these special needs children.
Yes, we did. And so that's how comes, my early childhood. She was like, I'm really amazed that you're doing all this thing, without the proper training. So she sent myself and another member of staff to Michael, where we were trained.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it is Miss Marcia Harris, educator, baby nurse. I've got to add that. Yes. Oh my goodness. It's so good to hear this. And so your experience over the years obviously has taken you into many, many people's lives. Where are you now in terms of what you do? What have you kind of zoned in on now?
I want to use the training that I got in psychology to help parents, because as a parent myself, I realize where my shortfalls are. But not only that, but we see a lot of times we see parents and we see them going on, and we look at the skin tone, and we don't realize that, just like a lot of us, they're actually aliens here. There are a lot of families that I go in that they don't have a mom here, they don't have a dad here, they don't have relatives here. They might be, most of my families that I've worked with, they are only children, So, right. I mean, it's amazing that sometimes I'll go into a family and I find a crying baby and a wailing mom and a helpless dad. Because the moms are just so frustrated. The baby's crying, they're hollering, they know not what to do. So you have to go in and kind of, while you're tending to baby, you're also tending to mom. You're getting mom to calm down, because I always say that babies, children, they pull from us. So if we are flustered, we can't calm them, because they're going to be pulling our energy. And a lot of time that is what happens.
So Miss Marcia, what do you do for the helpless dads?
Well, something, most of the times, as long as the moms are okay and the babies are okay, the dads are okay.
Oh,
because
okay.
The dads too, because, a happy wife is a happy life.
Yes.
Right? So if the wife is not happy, then...
So that is a function of mom and the baby. I love it. I love it, Marcia.
So as long as the wife is okay, that is okay.
Marcia Harris, ladies and gentlemen, educator, baby nurse. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Marcia, so much great information, man. And what a story. Oh my goodness. So I know I really want to talk about your writing as well. And having shared all you've shared, what drove the reason for the books?
Okay, so the reason for the books, actually, when I had the Early Childhood Center in Jamaica, I was writing Jamaican dialect. I was writing pieces, that I used to take the kids, because though we dealt with kindergarten into prep, I was writing pieces and taking the children to the Jamaica Cultural Development shows. So we are in Portmore, so our branch office was in Linstead. So we took them to Linstead, and they won trophies, they won, stuff like that. So I used to write pieces. I used to love to entertain like my parents. So like May coming up, that's going to be like Child Month. We have Mother's Day coming up in that. We always have an appreciation thing at the school for them. So I would write dialect pieces, that we would present, that the kids would present, that the teachers would present to the parents. And so I started writing a good while now. Even from in old age school, I was writing. I always like to read. But writing actually started because, as I said, I would just create songs and ideas just from babies. So the baby would do something, I would just make up a song off it, or something like that, or create a little thing. So I'd always be writing and putting stuff in my phone. So when COVID started last year, a lot of things happened. I had a broken relationship. I had no jobs because all my jobs were being canceled. So I had nothing to do. So one day I called my cat. I have a cat here.
Yes.
And I called her, and I don't know if you know much about cats, but they're very attitudinal. And I called her, and she walked off and whatever. And then she came looking back at me as though, why are you really calling me? And then, I just said, we had a cat back home in Jamaica too by the name of Blue Night. And I started to do the comparative thing between them. And I started to think how important our pets are to us. And so that's what led me to write Two Cats and a Hat. Turn
it a little to your left. There you go. Two Cats and a Hat.
So this is telling you a story about, if you notice, we have two cats, but we only have one hat. So that means they have to share. So this book not just teaches you about your pet and loving them and caring for them and, the kind of joy that they give us and all of that, but it also teaches about sharing as well, because they only have one hat. So that's how I started to write last year, really. And the rest, as they say, is history. I put out Two Cats and a Hat on my birthday last year, which was December 6th. And I've since put out another one, COVID Go Away, which came out just the latter part of February. And because I work with babies so much, Wayne, I also can't leave them out. So I have a very important logbook. And this is pretty much what just, as it says log, we log the details for the baby, like poop, activities, the stuff that the baby does throughout the day, 24 hours per day. And I came about that because I have had to create so many logbooks of my own going into families that I thought, why not create something that a parent can have, just to log and to keep note? Because it's amazing that you'll go back to a family for a second baby, and yet still all those notes that you had created for the other baby, you can use that and compare to a second and a third baby, because all of that is there. So it gives you analytical point of view that you can compare. Okay, at 3 months the baby was doing this, at whatever. So you can always do that comparison. So hence why I created a logbook.
Marcia, this is deep, man. This is profound. We often you're in special education, so it's a data-driven environment. Yes. And one of the things we always overlook is the importance of data. Data, even on a thing like our weight. If we were to pay attention to the things we eat and what it does to us by the next day, we would know so well what to eat and how to eat, not to gain the weight we don't want. So data really is important. So you've come up with a manual that mothers, fathers, parents can track everything to do with their babies, everything that your child does, you can track it. And I have another piece that I should be putting out now, Yeah.
And that is called Baby's Little Helper. And that's a coloring and activity book. I don't have a copy of it with me here because we're going to be uploading that in a day or two. And what that is just some of the challenges that parents, families face with older siblings.
Yeah.
Because, that acceptance of a new baby.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I have done over the past is pretty much used, older siblings to kind of, feel that they're that important factor to helping us to take care of the baby. So, although they don't want to see the baby, but when the baby cry, they peep and they look and, they have that interest,
Yes.
and they would say, I don't like the baby or something like that. But then, so what I would start doing, Wayne, is that I keep noticing that they would come to the door, but they're not coming inside. So what I started to do was, like, I'd put a diaper at the doorway, I'd put a cream over there. And so when I have to change a baby, I'm like, oh, I'm looking for the diaper, or I'm looking for this. And then they will be like, Sia. That's how I actually got that Sia thingy to my name. They couldn't say Marcia because it was kind of hard to use. So somebody dubbed me Sia. So I just accepted that. And so, I'd say, and they were like, as I said, the interest is already, so they're like, Sia here. And I'm like, oh my God, but I can't reach it. So you get them to take a little inch coming closer to you. So what this activity book is, it's about the different things that, we can introduce our older siblings to, like a diaper, a bottle, just stuff that the baby will need, everyday stuff. Like you might have mom giving the baby a bath, but then you have a little sibling holding a towel. So pretty much, it's called, as I said, Baby's Little Helper. So it's a coloring and activity book, and it goes for any age because we have, like little tracing, little stuff like that. So, a different age group can really use that to for daily activities.
All right. So tell us where we can find these materials, Marcia.
Okay, so my books are available on Amazon. They're also on Barnes and Noble, and Walmart also has them. I think you have to order online for some of these places, and but they're on Amazon.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
The author's name is
Marcia Sia Harris.
Sia Harris. How do you spell Sia?
Just CIA.
CIA. I like that. CIA. Wow, Marcia, this is so deep, man. I really appreciate this 10 times more now that I know of you, but listening to you tonight, I really appreciate what you do.
Thank you so much, Wayne. But now, something, yourself, you're an educator, and once an educator, you're always an educator.
So true.
Even the show that you're doing now, you're really educating so many persons in different ways. So once an educator, always an educator.
I know. Thank you for that. So in closing, Marcia, what else would you like to share with my audience? And don't rush, but in closing.
Okay, so having done these books, I have not yet done a official book launch. So the official book launch will take place on Saturday, March 27th at 11 a.m. sharp. I was just waiting until after your show tonight, not to compete with you, to start putting this out there, that we will be having our official book launch March 27th at 11 a.m. I spoke to you the other day and I told you that, our upcoming podcast is coming up, which is Sia's Bite and a Mouthful. And that actually we launched next week, Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So again, Wayne, I'm not competing with you. I'm just setting the tone that the persons who come into my show will just stay on to watch yours.
Marcia, I gotta love it. I gotta love you. I gotta love the attitude, the way, everything. Because you know what? This is some great friendly rivalry here. I love it. I'll bring this to my platform any day.
Someone reached out to me today and they're like, I didn't know you know Wayne. I'm like, not personally, but I have so many connections to him. And then the person was telling me that, like, you went to school together, you went to college together, you taught together. So somebody has your secret.
Oh my gosh, I'm worried now. I hope they don't come on the show.
Well, I mean, I think he's your good friend. So
Okay,
I mean,
that's
we're
awesome,
not in
though.
this. We're not in this thing on a rivalry. We are here to
No.
push each other up.
Yes,
So
yes.
you know, so even if that's what you're doing, that's what I am doing. That's that's what we need to do,
Mhm.
just to lend a helping hand as we go along, and that's what we're just trying to do. As we
Marcia,
go through life.
thank you for everything you've done in terms of helping babies and their moms and the helpless dads. And I also want to thank you. I want to thank you on a serious note for being a special educator that is near and dear to me, and for digging into all your resources to make lives better, to serve, be of service to those in need. A man.
And
truly
before I
commendable.
go, Wayne, can I just say one thing?
Yes.
That as I go each day, there's only one thing in my life that I do regret.
Mhm.
I'm a grandma's girl. I grew up with my grandmother. I'm a proud handbag of hers. And she's not here to see the strides and the progress that I make. But she always made a statement. She always said, do good and good will follow you. And she always tell me, whatever you do when I die, the ants will come and tell me. So I hope the ants are taking, good news to her.
Love it. Yeah, I can relate. I can relate. But you know what? They're with us. And I say they because I have a lot of people with me right now who not see or who didn't get to see, who predicted it, but never lived to see it, who prayed for it, but never lived to see it. So I can so relate, Marcia. And so you keep doing what you do because they're right here with us, cheering
Thank
us
you
on,
so much.
helping
Thank
us
you.
on.
Thank
All right.
you.
Such a pleasure tonight. I truly
Same
enjoyed
here.
this. I look forward to sending you this video for you to share on your page or wherever
Thank
or
you.
on your podcast. So, Marcia, thanks again. And to all the Marcia fans out there, by the way, before you go, let me just do this real quick. Jannice O'Shea, please don't take my head off. All right, let's see. Just to see what the comments are. Somebody said, that's my birthday. Did you say your birthday?
Wayne, and I'm going to share your secret. So if that person shares a birthday for December 6th, then you're not just sharing it with me, you're also sharing it with. Can I let the secret out, Wayne?
Oh, Lord, yes.
We are also sharing it with Wayne Hall's wife. She is also Wayne's a December 6th girl.
That's right. Yes. So Shelly Ann Mackenzie, shout out Shelly Ann. She says, lovely. All right, let's see. We got some good feedback. Love this. Okay. All right, good. So, ladies and gentlemen, please go to Amazon.com. I will put the picture of the book up, or you want to hold that book up one more time? Is it close by?
Yes, it is.
Two cats
and a hat.
All right?
Right.
And support this wonderful
And
lady.
then we have COVID, go away.
COVID, go away. And yes.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right,
very
Wayne.
good. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Marcia. You
Once
have a
again,
great-
thanks for having me. Have a great night.
You have a wonderful rest of the evening. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Bless you. Bye-bye.
What a great conversation, ladies and gentlemen. That was such a pleasure. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure Jannice O'Shea will not hang me for the little time I took there to make sure we got Miss Marcia in. All right. So, up next, it's your Caribbean Infotainment Report with Miss Jannice O'Shea. Caribbean International Shipping Services is your one-stop shop for all your shipping needs. Conveniently located at 3048 Miller Road, Lithonia, Georgia. We know all about the Caribbean and cargo. Our wide range of services includes weekly ocean and air services, empty barrels and boxes for sale, packing and crating, specialized returning resident services, personal and commercial shipping, door-to-door, local delivery and pickup, money transfers, and shop and ship. With services by land, air, and sea, you need to call Caribbean International Shipping Services today at 770-323-1111 or visit their website at info@mycaribship.com. At Caribbean International Shipping, we know all about the Caribbean and cargo.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I'm a mortgage broker, and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
Victoria Mutual Building Society is opening the door to more financial opportunities in Jamaica for you with our VMBS representative office in Florida. We're pleased to give Jamaicans and Caribbean nationals easy access to our full range of financial solutions, including savings products at competitive rates and opportunities for home ownership. Call us today at 305-770-2643 or visit us at the Sienna Shops, Miramar.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7. The Western Union app and website will let you send money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved ones. With Western Union, you can send money to all commercial banks in Jamaica. For fast and convenient service, tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting gkmsonline.com or the nearest Western Union location to receive money directly into their bank accounts. For more information, call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc. NMLS number 906983 and or Western Union International Services LLC NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Yes, indeed. Up Top Roofing, home of the free 5-point roof inspection. They look at your soffit, your fascia, your gutters, your siding, and most importantly, but not the least, the roofing. So you need to call them today for your free estimate. 470-269-1688. That's 470-269-1688. And let me tell you, I had the pleasure, thanks to Up Top Roofing, of bringing you some soccer 2 weekends ago. That thing I went back on Facebook and looked at the clip. Man, that thing was so beautiful. I can't wait to do some more with them. Mr. Wesley Graham, big up, my brother. Thank you. All right. Okay, so standing by, ladies and gentlemen, with the Caribbean Infotainment Report, it's my pleasure to bring you none other than Miss Jannice O'Shea.
And it's my pleasure to be here. Hello, Mr. Horn. How are you?
I am doing great, Jannice. How about yourself?
I am well. Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for tuning in to the Wayne Hall Show. And I am just wishing everybody a happy St. Patty's Day. Wayne, the reason I got interested in this, I used to work for a company that this was a big deal, and then they teased me all the time because of my last name. So they would tease me whether I'm Irish or not, and I would just say, yeah, I'm Jamaican Irish. So it was a big deal. We would all dress in green, decorate the office. So it's something that has stayed with me. So I am actually wearing a green shirt today. So I'm just saying happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone and remind you, Wayne, if you do not have green there, you may just pick up some hiking.
Okay.
All right. So the Caribbean Infotainment Report starts today with this Saturday. This Saturday, the Jamaica Project USA continues with the drive-through food distribution. It starts at 10:30 and it goes on till 12:30 p.m. It's actually food, clothing, and household items. It will be at the Sugar Hill Church in Sugar Hill, Georgia, 5091 Nelson Brogdon Boulevard. So that's this Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. And this is made possible by the USDA and the Lions International of Georgia. So that's Jamaica Project USA. Continuing the
Jannice, and the flyer just letting audience know that's the flyer they're looking at on the screen. So.
Okay, great. You are on top of it, Mr. Hall. The second one for this Saturday that made my report today is at the Act 2 Community Church in Marietta, Georgia, 1951 Canton Road. This one starts at 10 a.m. until supplies last. Farmers to family distribution. So that's a second one. That one is in Cobb County. And the first one is Gwinnett County. On Sunday, March 21st, the Trinidad and Tobago Association of Georgia will have their monthly meeting. It will be by Zoom. It starts at 4 p.m., goes until 6 p.m. And if anyone is listening who is interested in attending that, I will repeat the Zoom information. The meeting ID 621-614-5273, and the passcode is 511289. So I will put it in the feed, and for people who are interested, the lifetime membership is also available, and that's $500. You do not have to be from Trinidad and Tobago to be a member of this Association of Georgia. And we will have more information on TNT's Corn Soup Saturday. The Corn Soup Saturday is scheduled for April 3rd. So we have time to give you more on that. It's a fundraiser. Also on April 3rd, Cornell College Alumni Atlanta will host a virtual Easter Mingle. It's a Zoom fundraiser. There will be guest performers, including A.J. Brown out of Jamaica, and DJ Extreme out of Atlanta will be one of the DJs providing music. So that's the first Saturday in April. The last weekend of the month, that's starting March 27th to March 29th, it's a play being presented by Lexington Prairie Theater. It's Who Will Sing for Lena? Who Will Sing for Lena? It's a virtual hangout. This play was written by Jannice Liddell, and it starts on the 27th, 28th, 29th. This will help with funding for a Monaco premiere by the International Theater Festival in Monaco. So this will help with that. It's $15 per household, and you may register at abtflena.eventbrite.com. So it's up to the 29th, and March 29th happens to be the birthday of Dr. Jannice Liddell as well. So she will be the USA rep at that International Theater Festival in Monaco. Wayne, that concludes my report, but I do have some bonus items. Let's start off with the Grammy Reggae.
Yeah. Wow.
For this year.
Yeah. We
so
just had a Grammy.
Wayne, last
virtual
Sunday, I don't know
Grammy.
if you had a chance to watch it, but let's talk a little bit about it. Some of the members in your audience, people in your audience might have watched it. So it was Toots, the late Toots Hibbert, right? So his album was Best Reggae Album, so he got a Grammy for that. And this is not his first. He also got a Grammy in 2005, so it's his second win. And he was also nominated in 2013 for Reggae Got Soul. So 2005 was his first Grammy for True Love, and 2013 he was nominated for Reggae Got Soul. So 2021, it's a posthumous award. He's not here to benefit, but it forms a part of reggae history. So rest in peace, Toots. Big Grammys last Sunday.
Not many of us go with a Grammy, Jannice. That's evening dying. He's leaving us great music. So hats off to Toots.
Yeah. So I'm sure he knew he was nominated because those came out, long before. Okay. versus. I have some news for you, Wayne, and I'm going to assume that it's hot news for you. And it has to do with Versus, the online music platform that everyone just went crazy about last year. It was around spring of last year. Versus has now been acquired by the Triller Network. Triller is a video making app. Their parent company is Variety. However, what's even greater about this particular sale, the 43 musicians who were a part of Versus are now shareholders. So they own a piece of this. And that is amazing, more amazing because that includes Beanie Man and Bounty Killer.
Wow. Wow.
Mr. Hall, did you hear what I just said?
Well, I don't know what else to say. Oh my God. Wow. Oh,
Okay.
girl.
So, right, yes. That's what I want to hear, Wayne. So if you were a little distracted, I'm bringing you back. That's the excitement I want to hear.
OMG. No, that's big. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, so because this doesn't happen very often, especially in our community, where the performers are actually considered to be part of such a huge sale.
Yeah.
So that's it on Versus being bought out. There are many people in pop culture who are complaining about it because they see it as a sellout. But look at the bigger picture, I look down the road, I have some visions, I see big things coming out of that. Okay, the third one, and you can probably tell me more about Studio One, but Marcia Griffith, Queen Marcia, we're talking about another Marcia tonight.
Yeah.
She has a timeless vinyl set, and it contains 12 tracks. So that is being released or has been released already. It's a timeless vinyl set. So it really focuses on Studio One music. So that's something for us to look out for and support, and on all the digital platforms, Miss Marcia doing big things.
Awesomeness.
Yep.
I won't even touch on Studio One because I wasn't born.
You're too young. I was depending on you. I know I dance to Studio One music, but I don't know enough to actually talk about it.
Jannice, I'm a Studio One baby. You're a Studio
One baby.
Yeah. I'm pretty
but
sure.
You were definitely too young. Your mom and dad would have to tell you.
I know.
But if there's anyone in the field who's familiar with, they know what we're talking about. Studio One is in a class by itself.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. So, what do you have anything else for me that I might have missed as far as announcements on the Wayne Hall Show?
Jannice, you do such a great job. I hardly ever have anything else. I'm going to tell the audience, though, that on the last show of this month, the 31st, you with the Golden Voice will be hosting a panel of women on the Wayne Hall Show. And all I'm going to say right now is the flyer's coming out. It looks so good. And the ladies, I'm not going to start calling names and titles yet because it's going to be loaded. And you got to tune in on the 31st at 8 p.m.
Yeah, you got to wait
as
on
we
the flyer.
salute women on the Wayne Hall Show.
Yes,
Jannice O'Shea.
yes.
And it's an all-women event. I'm not going to be involved. Jannice will take...
You are only going to do your engineering job during that segment.
Yes, I'm engineer. That's it.
Yeah, we
That's right.
will definitely be celebrating Women History Month on the Wayne Hall Show, Wednesday, March 31st, the last day of the month. Woman History encourages the role of women, highlights women, the observation of the role of women. So Women History is all year. However, March has been set aside to remind us and to keep us aware of how important the female presence is, okay? So please tune in on March 31st for that. Please mark your calendars on your smart devices.
Thank you.
So thank you for bringing that up, Wayne. Not that I forgot, but I wasn't sure if you were ready to reveal it. So that's how we work. Wayne, did you know that in Florida for spring break, I don't know if this is happening in any other state, but on some beaches in Florida, they are being paid to keep social distancing on the beach. Can you imagine?
Oh, my.
Yes.
It's good to have money in a budget for that, isn't it?
Yeah. So what? They are being paid to remain socially distanced to try and cut down on the spread.
Wow.
So I guess they're trying everything they can to get people to, kind of take it more seriously. But if spring break is the same as what we know spring break to be pre-COVID days, there's no social distancing.
Good luck with that. That's right.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
they're trying. Okay, well, that's it, Mr. Hall. You keep safe. And I'd like to say good night to everyone and thank you for being on here.
All right. Thank you, Jannice. Great job as always. Looking forward to next week right here. Same time, same place.
On the Wayne Hall Show. This is Jannice O'Shea with your Caribbean Infotainment Report. See you next time.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7. The Western Union app and website will let you send money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved ones. With Western Union, you can send money to all commercial banks in Jamaica. For fast and convenient service, tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting gkmsonline.com or the nearest Western Union location to receive money directly into their bank accounts. For more information, call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service, Inc., NMLS number 906983. And or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
That's right. And don't forget that this Wayne Hall show tonight brought to you by, in part by Western Union. Okay. Also brought to you in part by Victoria Mutual, Caribbean International Shipping, Uptop Roofing, Jabari Productions, and Jennifer Blanc. And you need to get out to Jennifer at 800-466-0664 and get that mortgage. On the line is none other than Mr. Anthony Turner. Anthony, how are you?
Yes, good evening or good night. Wayne, how you doing, man?
Doing wonderful, my brother. We're just rolling the juggernaut here, man. Sorry.
Yeah, so what's the weather like down there in the ATL?
Well, as you know, spring starts Saturday, and we got an early spring here. We got rain today, a little cooler than the few past days. I think we were in the high 40s or 50s, somewhere in the middle there today. Right now, though, let me see if I can zoom in on the weather here and let you know shortly. But as of right now, it's raining, man, and looks like it's gonna be for a while. How about
Wow. Well, New York was cold last week. It's getting a little warmer. I think by the days, next few days, it should start getting a lot warmer. And we're looking forward to spring and to summer and all of that stuff. And with COVID, looks like, things are improving. Looking forward to not having a regular summer, but certainly a lot better than we had last year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Anyway, the entertainment report is sponsored today by Images LLC, called Music Media Specialist Dave Rodney. You could call him at 212-767-9000 for all your PR and media marketing needs. Former TOK artist, you're talking about Basie, he has now joined a growing list of male reggae artists to come out in support of taking the COVID-19 vaccine in Jamaica. And we heard, Wayne, that I guess Beaneman and Bounty Killer, they've already expressed their support for taking the vaccine. I know they have a big tour, that's a European tour, I think, or some big sound system thing that's planned for Europe. So they're ready and in line. So, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, BC's comments follows that of Fantan Moja, who last Wednesday said that some entertainers were using their religion and spiritual beliefs as an excuse when in reality they have already taken some form of vaccination, especially to enter. I know in Africa, if you're going to perform there, parts of Africa, you need a vaccine. And so some of those reggae artists who have already gone there, they have actually had to take a vaccine. So I'm not so sure why this COVID-19 vaccine is such a big deal. Anyway, basically said that in the current economic climate, all entertainers should ensure that there are no barriers in the way of their career once the world reopens. And the Holy Temple Singji also urged Jamaicans to do a lot more research and be cautious of misleading information. And we know the internet has lots of misleading information. So check your source before you start, sending false information about. The other big news that came out of Jamaica last week was about the 13 children of reggae icon Bunny Wailer. They apparently released a joint statement through their attorney at law, Bert Samuels, and they were requesting time to grieve the loss of their father, and said in time they will address the negative and erroneous narrative that is being propagated in the media. And they really said their immediate concern now is about burying their father with the respect and honor befitting the king, and continuing the search for Gene Watts, who was, of course, Bunny Wailer's partner for over 50 years and who disappeared a few months ago from the home she shared with the reggae legend. I'm wondering in how the burial situation will impact some of these upcoming funerals. We know Bunny Wailer is to be buried. U-Roy is also, he has not been buried yet, and a host of other funerals that are upcoming. So we'll see how that is being impacted by some of the new laws that the present government in Jamaica has instituted. Anyway, $1 million reward is still being offered for information leading to Watt's safe return, and it's been a while now that she disappeared from her home in Jamaica. And when you talk about Bunny Wailer, he's of course a co-founder of the Wailers, and he passed away on March 2nd at the Medical Associates Hospital in St. Andrew, and he was just 73 years old. Yeah. And finally, the mayor of Cincinnati, John Cranley, well, last week, Friday, he declared March 12th as Macadamon Day. Wow. In honor of her work and contribution to reggae. Yeah, Macadamon have her own day. So, Macadamon, who was actually, hired for a performance, she was thrilled to be honored, and she thanked her many fans for their support over the years. And the proclamation relating to Macadamon, it states, and I quote, whereas women's history is being celebrated locally and around the world, Macadamon is being recognized as a recording artist, a singer, songwriter, producer, actress, author, and a fashion designer. So, yeah, man, Macadamon has her own day. And in fact, I should mention that Cindy Breakspear, who is, of course, a former Miss World and, of course, the mother of Junior Gong Marley, she was actually recognized as International Woman of the Week here in New York by Groovin Radio. And we had the opportunity to talk to her, and boy, she really gave a lot of valuable information. And one of the things she spoke about, Wayne, was the relationship that she continues to enjoy with Rita Marley, because I guess a lot of people think that she and Rita were at odds because, I guess they dated. Well, Rita was, of course, married to Bob Marley, and she dated Bob Marley from 1974 up until the time of his death. This is Cindy. And she talked about a lot of things, and actually said that prior to Bob's passing, I guess he was in New York being treated at Sloan Kettering Hospital, and she said she shared an apartment with Rita, during those final weeks while he was being treated in Manhattan. So it was quite an enlightening, interview. And I know we have a big interview that's coming up soon.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, Anthony! I can't wait to tell the audience. I mean, what a piece of treasure we have with the two gentlemen who had intimate connection with Bob and the Wailers. So, man, yes, I look forward to when we get that out there. Thanks to you.
All right. Yeah, man. Well, as always, great to chat, and I look forward to talking to you next Wednesday. All right.
Okay, Anthony. Thank you, man. You take care.
You take care.
All right, my brother.
Victoria Mutual Building Society is opening the door to more financial opportunities in Jamaica for you with our VMBS representative office in Florida. We're pleased to give Jamaicans and Caribbean nationals easy access to our full range of financial solutions, including savings products at competitive rates and opportunities for home ownership. Call us today at 305-770-2643 or visit us at the Sienna Shops, Miramar.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I am a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you for that best rate, fast close financing option. Call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for financing. Thank you.
Caribbean International Shipping Services is your one-stop shop for all your shipping needs. Conveniently located at 3048 Miller Road, Lithonia, Georgia. We know all about the Caribbean and cargo. Our wide range of services includes weekly ocean and air services, empty barrels and boxes for sale, packing and crating, specialized returning resident services, personal and commercial shipping, door-to-door, local delivery and pickup, money transfers, and shop and ship. With services by land, air, and sea. You need to call Caribbean International Shipping Services today at 770-323-1111 or visit their website at info@mycaribship.com. At Caribbean International Shipping, we know all about the Caribbean and cargo.
Introducing myself as your hints from space. I am no Skylarker. I'm only
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to introduce the conqueror, Mr. Derrick Morgan. Good evening. Welcome to the Wayne Hall Show.
And good evening to you also.
Man, it's such a pleasure and honor to have you, man. How are you?
I'm doing good so
Man.
Everything going fine so far. Talking to Wayne, it's even better.
There you go. Let me tell you something. You know what this means to grow up listening, dancing, enjoying, watching my parents enjoying Derrick Morgan, and then I have this pleasure? Man, let me tell you, this means a lot. So welcome, Mr. Conqueror.
And I know it's great because you're a little baby to me now.
I'm a little baby, right?
Shout out, little baby son.
I want to shout out everybody on the feed. Ladies and gentlemen, let them know the Conqueror is live on the Wayne Hall Show. They need to come check it out because some good things in store. All right? Derrick Morgan, where do I start? Oh my goodness. What a legacy. What a piece of contribution to our culture and heritage, man. Thank you. Thank you. And you've passed it on to the children too. And the grandchildren. Oh my goodness. Great legacy. So Derrick, you know, the main reason we're on here tonight is you have a big celebration coming up. Yeah.
Big celebration coming up, which will be my 81st birthday. And that will launch on the 10th of April. But my birthday is the 27th of March.
Wow.
But we have a lot of artists who volunteer to do songs for me, and who don't do songs, they do big up, you know, and so many artists like Jimmy Cliff, Beanie Man, Freddie McGregor, Maxi Romeo, we have Monty Morris, we have Stranger Cole, we have Mr. Fix-It, we have Al Capone, we have Tabaruzzi,
wow,
we have
Tabaruzzi,
we have Snow, we have, oh God, name it. There are a lot of artists going to perform for me on that night.
Oh my goodness. No, the event is a virtual one, which is, you know, in line with the times. But I gotta ask you, you're going to do something for us that night too? Ah. Yeah, your volume got a little low there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. There you go.
Good. Yeah, man.
So you're going to do something too?
Yeah, I will.
Man, what a blessing.
Show them how live I am.
I love it. You're going to reintroduce the Conqueror.
Yes.
Wow. So ladies and gentlemen, you got to look out for this. It's got to be happening. As a matter of fact, Derrick, you won't see it, but what I'm going to try and do right now is put up the flyer. It's still being fine-tuned, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to put up this flyer so you have an idea of what he just told us about. There it is, the Sounds of Orange Street Virtual, a celebration of Derrick Morgan's 81st birthday by DME Productions, with performances by Jimmy Cliff, Kaimani Marley, Beanie Man, Albert Rossi, and a lot of more names on here that I'm having a hard time seeing because it appears on my preview very fine. But what a lot of great artists coming together. April 10th at 5 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you check it out. So Derrick, this 81st birthday celebration, I think with all the artists that are part of it, sums up what you have done for music in our little island, Jamaica. And you are connecting a lot of different aspects of the reggae history in this show on the 10th. I need for you to share a little of your history with us tonight before you go, because that's what we're celebrating really and truly when you check it out.
These artists that really volunteer to do things for me, might be some of them I don't have nothing to do with, I mean, by helping them, but true, I'm the beginner. I started out, so everybody said, well then, if it wasn't Derrick, they wouldn't be there. Well, Jimmy Cliff, I started him.
What?
Started Jimmy Cliff.
Okay.
Meeting him. He come and meet me at my home and then take me to see this Chinese man who wanted to see me named Leslie Kong.
Yeah.
And when I went there, Leslie asking me how him could get to do some music and so on the record. And I told him and him start to record me and Jimmy. And then Wayne Gray, the three of us, that then get 3 number 1 hits. And from there, that's where Leslie Kong started.
Wow.
Was the same thing. Met me on Orange Street. He came around and asked me if we can help him out and said, oh yes. They came to the studio, we do a session and do 13 songs and the 13th song was number 1 hits.
Oh.
Prince Buster.
So you played a role in Prince Buster's launch of his career.
In Prince Buster, so yes. The first song he sing is They Got to Go and I helped him write it.
Oh my goodness. See, this is why these conversations are so important.
Sorry, Eric Monty Morris.
Yeah.
Eric Monty Morris, no, he and I used to live in the same home. And there is it. I started singing a little before him by meeting Jukri. And then I took Monty with me because he and I used to practice together. I used to sing and he do the harmony. And we practice and that goes and
want a lawn that looks like this, but your lawn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And we took him to Prince Buster and him Humpty Dumpty. Money Can't Buy Life. Money Gone Again. He and I do one name. Now we know that Gone Again. And then you have him Tony Rebel.
Yeah.
I started Tony Rebel in its first song.
Wow.
And Garnet Silk.
Oh my goodness.
I recorded them first, yeah, their first songs and so on. They're going on and on and on. There's a lot of
I have one to ask you about. You can confirm this for me. Toots just won a Grammy, even after his passing, posthumously. Toots was awarded another Grammy. Tell us about your connection with Toots, because I believe there's one.
When I used to do audition for Leslie Kong, he came to the studio, came to the rehearsal spot where I was, and he sang a song for me with a left-handed guitar, but I didn't like it, and I turned it down.
Yeah.
And he went away and go by Boston and do Dog Wire. Yeah. So I have nothing to do with Toots, and I just appreciate what he become and where and how him end.
Ah, awesome. Love it, love it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is Mr. Derrick Morgan. You know, a name, someone like me who's just past the 50 barrier is
yeah, me little Wayne, man.
But like I said, man, you would think I was grown and going to the parties of the day, man. You think I was over there at Orange Street dancing with you guys. That's how much we heard your music. So you've played a key role in a lot of careers. Let's talk a little bit about your career. What got you into music? How did this start for Derrick Morgan?
When I was a little baby boy coming up, the first song I wrote was a little song go like, Winky, winky, blinky, see them a come, see them a come. That time I was 5 years old in Moko Clarendon.
Oh.
And that was my song when me wrote. Only that, you know, winky, winky, blinky, see them a come.
Just that line.
And then I had also leave Moko because of my sight. Because I was born with retinal pigmentosis.
Okay.
And then I went to Kingston to my mom and then took me to the doctor and so on. So, and the doctor said, they can't do nothing with my eyes. I struggle with night blindness.
Okay.
So from there on, go to Almantown School, and from Almantown School, I went to Kingston Senior. And leaving Kingston Senior at the age of 15, my mom sent me back to another school called Mother Private. And go on to the age of 17, I live there. And at home, then, here I get in the singing now. Monty Morris and myself used to, because we grew up in the same yard. It was a big tenant yard, and Monty lived there and me lived there. So I used to practice jukebox. We punch, every morning we get to punch the jukebox, and me would punch the songs I love. Monty punch what him like Presley, when me like Little Richards.
Right.
I learned tune until we hear about Virgins having talent show.
Okay.
And we went to Palace Theater to meet it, and we find the band, Bonnie Bonito and the All-Star. And we practice that day, and we get picked for the competition. And from there, the night of the show, among Monty Morris, myself, Owen Gray, Jackie Wilfred Edwards, and Hortense Ellis, and the Richard brothers, we all have the competition that night. It was a double bill show at Palace Theater. And the first intermission, they have this talent show. And from there, I go do my little piece, Long Tall Sally, like Little Richards, and jump back in the alley and everything. And when the crowd laughed, everyone was laughing at her. I don't know what they were doing. I had not seen them. I'm hearing them.
Right.
In the dark. And when the show over, when the time for the judges to come up, because the audience was the judge.
Yes.
And the audience, when Virgins call out my name and me go out, the whole place tear down again. And when they call the rest of artists, their applause was not as big as mine. So Virgins declared me the winner that night.
Oh,
and I started in 1957.
Wow, 1957.
That I don't turn back, never turn back.
I want to play a song that, boy, I think when you hear Derrick Morgan, you automatically think Conqueror and Blazin Fire. I want to play Blazing Fire for the audience, but I like to hear the inspiration behind the lyrics of music. Tell us a little bit about Blazing Fire and that we.
Blazing Fire is an answer to one of Prince Buster's song that he sing of me, called Blackhead Chinaman.
Oh, okay.
He wrote Blackhead Chinaman, and he was vexed because I left him, because I used to sing with Buster. From I find him, I start recording with him, like my Lulu and them tune.
Right.
So when Jimmy came to my house and find me, and I go find him, Leslie Kang. And Leslie Kang say, when I start singing for Leslie Kang now, I'm paying more money than what me did I get with Buster or Duke Reed, you know?
Yeah.
So I decided to stick with the money there. And when they say money, just 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Yeah. But I was paying 10, Duke paid 10, well, Leslie paid 20, so I stick there.
That's right.
And when I sing the song Forward March 1962,
yes,
that was for Leslie Khan. Prince Buster hear it and said, boy, he go write the songs that me stole his belongings and carried to the Chinaman. At the time when he write that song, I never know what he was talking about, because Buster never write no song for me, I mean never write, he never do me nothing to sing, you understand? So when I hear the song, a friend come to me saying, was at the studio and hear Buster, I record a true name, Blackhead Shiny Man, and says, me sing it off. So,
mercy.
So I went around the piano and I started playing the piano and I write this song, Walk the Blazing Fire. He said, you said it, but walk the blazing fire. Bad-minded people and one and to wash the other. They were all sung by you. That was Buster's tune them. And all of them react back to on him. That react back. So that's it now. When I write that tune and Lexicon said to me, why, you're the superior. So he gave me a Chinese word to put in the front of the song. Say, hey, ni tang moonzai. And him said, means I'm your superior. So when Buster come with Blackhead Shiny, and I throw that out, Lexicon release same time. Like him Blazing Fire mash it down.
All right.
As much as him was working on me, but Blazing Fire, my song took off better than his.
Man. Well, I tell you what, we got to listen to it now. And this makes you appreciate the song even better. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Derrick Morgan live on the Wayne Hall Show. His big birthday celebration is on April 10th. I have more information on that to share with you. But right now, let's check out some of his legacy right here.
Hey, Nitang Muzat. Who said it? So I'm blazing fire. Bad-minded people and one hand who wash the other. They were all sung by you, and you know we have back to who said it. So I'm blazing fire. Who said it? I am a Blackhead Shiny. But wait, I will with you. I will let pull in a pay. Live and let others live, and your days will be much longer. You said it, so I'm blazing fire. Stick and a stone can break my bone, even sitting on a throne. But words from your mouth ain't coming into. What are you going to do? You said it. I am a Blackhead Shiny. But be still and know I'm your superior. Time is longer than road, and time no catching up on you. You said it, so I'm blazing fire. Nintang Moonzai. You said it, so I'm blazing fire.
Man, oh man, Lord have mercy. Boy, let me tell you, it feels like yesterday running up and down with that one, man. Oh my goodness. Man, you know what? Listen, I enjoyed that music growing up with no clue. And listen, I listen to the lyrics and I hear the backdrop and I'm thinking, that continues today in dancehall. artists clash, they respond to each other, they answer back,
That's right.
So
that was the first clash started in Jamaica.
So
our clash was not envious friend. It was just musical war.
Right. I love it. And then
Buster and I was friend right on, even when he's singing and me singing off him, and one of it even reached a stage that the government had was to come into it because his fans and my fans them start fight. Who's the Buster better and Derrick, and some said Derrick better and Buster, and cause war.
Oh my goodness.
We had was to go to the Glen, and the government asked us to do something about it. And the plan was we'll go to the Glen company. We took picture hugging. After that, the headline was, "We are best of friends." And that was calm it down.
Calm it down. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, what a lovely bit of information, especially for those who can relate to the music in that era. Let me put up the flyer again, Derrick, because I don't want to lose track of the fact that Saturday, April 10 at 5 p.m., everyone gets a chance to celebrate your 81st birthday. The Sounds of Orange Street, virtual, a celebration of Derrick Morgan's 81st birthday. And you can see a host of artists there, rich reggae contribution, ladies and gentlemen. And how to stream? You will go to www.dmeworld and register to see this one-time virtual event. Again, it's www.dme.world and register to see this event. Now, one song, I'm going to play this song. And when I'm going to play this song, ladies and gentlemen, before I ask about it, because it kind of speaks for itself. And presenter, welcome presenter. Natalie, good to see you. All right. Charmaine Stewart, welcome. Everybody else on the feed, on Facebook Live, Instagram, hello on Instagram. Also, big shout out to everyone on Radioland. As a matter of fact, let me just say big up to Hype FM Radio. All right. Hype FM, thank you all for listening. We're out of hype in a couple minutes. Clarke TV Network, islandworldwide.com. We wrap up in a couple minutes too, but thank you so much to everyone who's listening. And also viscosityblend.com. All right, we're going to be continuing on the WayneHallShow.com, on Reggae Vibes Radio, Clarke TV Network as well. All right, so this one is called Rudy's Don't Fear. Presenter in the feed says that he still considers this his favorite song. Let's take a listen. All right, we're going to get into that shortly, ladies and gentlemen. But this song is another one of the popular ones, I'm sure. I think this is one called Tougher Than Tough, but the one we really want to play is Rude.
It's the same one.
It's the same one, isn't it?
Yes, Tougher Than Tough.
There we go. Listen to the story. Rude is in court.
Order. Now, this court is in session. And I order all you rude boys to stand. You're brought here for fire burning, gun shooting, and raping. Now,
right, I got your presenter. Woo. So let me ask you, Derrick, about this one. It sounds like a court scene being played out, man.
Yeah, this song, there was a bad man named Busby.
Yes.
And he came to me and said to me, I hear a few rude boy tune out there, and I want you to make one of me. I want it this weekend. It was a rude boy, me coward. So I said, all right.
Okay.
And I went down by Lexicon. This is a version, but the original one is not this. The original is me and Desmond Decker sing that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, when I went to Leslie, I said, Leslie, this guy named Busby threatened me and said, if I don't bring this tune comes Friday for him to play at a dance, I'm in trouble. So I say, all right, find the tune. So I go around the piano and I start dig the tune, dig it now till we find them words. And then Decker decide to harmonize it for me. Me singing my harmony and so on. We put the words together and they say, all right, come to studio following day. We go to the studio the following day, record this song with Lynn Tate and the Jets. And then Leslie give me an acetate of it. I mean, dub plate then.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All right, and take it to the guy on the Friday evening. You have a dance in Greenwich Town. And the song playing named Chappie's Hi-Fi. So I give it to Busby the evening, man, and he put it on them arm and I listen it. But the night of the dance now, him come with it on them arm, same way. And we there with him, and we see 3 girls come in and go up the stairs, and stand up on the stairs. And they wear red bandland with white pants.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know those girls was from a group called Spangler. Bad group, and him against that group. So when it reached 12 the night, he give the tune to Chappie and say, put this on now. And it start playing. And him listen, and when it reached rougher than rough, tougher than tough, strong like lion, we are higher, and him take a beer and crash against the wall and say, iron. And then he say, give me a box of beer, and he put up a box of beer on the counter, and he said, play it again, and every time it reaches strong like lion, and he crash a beer, and say, it can't come off of the turntable. So one at a time, take up a beer and broke off the head, and then go upstairs where the 3 girls stand and start to wake them up with the beer. Because him know where they come from.
Right, they know the history there, yeah.
And wake them up with the beer and then go down the stairs and turn up the road and go away. And the weekend now, next weekend, no, the Saturday, that was the Friday night, the Saturday, him have a friend named Clarke came to him and said, who want to go, them have a dance to Walton Park Road tonight if you can make it. Them say, no, no, move to go nowhere. I mean, them bar trunk saying we're not going nowhere. Oh man, we have to go the man, we have to go the dance. I don't know if it was a setup for him to go. But anyhow, he go to the dance in his trunk, bar trunk. He never had no gun on him or nothing, just in trunk. And while him in the dance, there was like a youth come up in front of him and say, are you named Busby, sir? And he looked around and he said, wait. And the guy have a gun on him, you know, and I shake him hand like him a tremble, the little youth. And him a pay the little youth mind just to go get the gun from him. And meanwhile him doing that, another man shot him in the head from the other side. He says everybody was afraid of him, so they have to trick him, to kill him. And kill him. Then following night and get the tune, him is a dead man.
Oh my goodness.
That's how him hand now.
Oh man.
And that tune took off and whoa, them ban it from the radio, but it sell like hot bread.
Yeah man, back home, when you ban a tune, you just help it sell. Because now that we can't hear it on the radio, we're going to go buy it.
You know, and the man, they sang them in a jukebox, and every time a man punched the tune, him broke a beer. Say hi.
Oh my gosh. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, these are the conversations that could go on and on and on. But I know we really want to focus tonight, and let me show you the flyer again one more time. On April 10th, at 5 p.m., you get to see Derrick Morgan and the Sounds of Orange Street virtual. Artists like Jimmy Cliff, Beanie Man, Alberosi, Kaimani Marley, a whole lot more. I saw the Clarendonians, Tempers, Glenn Washington. Oh my goodness. You see there on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. I want to wrap up with one of my favorites, all right? Because this is a song I used to run around the place and sing. And I know I can't keep you all night, so I'm going to wrap up with this one. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite Derrick Morgan songs. Here we go. I won't even say the name. Just listen.
There's Daddy. Go get him. Hey.
Don't call me Daddy. Don't call me Daddy.
Scatter.
How can a man who walk nothing here a Chinese baby come to call him Daddy? No.
mercy. Can we relate to this one? And you know, I had a moment just now because my daddy would put this kind of music on. He would show us how to dance it. We would have so much fun to songs like this as a little boy with my dad, my late dad. So rest in peace, Brother Hall. But Derrick, do I need to ask you about this one?
You can. You can. You know this song.
Yes.
Don't call me daddy. Don't call me daddy.
Right.
Many people have it to say, is this girl have Chinese baby for me? This one have Chinese baby. Nothing like that. You know, this song work out now. There was a song out from Trinidad named Shame and Scandal in the Family.
Yes.
And that's the song I heard and wrote this song. And now people say, oh, I'm gonna make it up for my baby mother.
You never have a jacket?
I have a jacket.
I know your jacket you write it about.
That's what I'm saying. And Prince Buster, at that time, Prince Buster and I was at war, same way. And I wrote this song. And him come and say, this is what got stop the quarrel with Miss Buster and myself when Buster go in the studio and go write a song named Derrick, I feel your baby. Come mind your baby. And I come and I hear about it and I go down to my shop and say, Buster, from me you singing after one another. None of us never call anyone name. So come you calling my name in our tune. We just make tune after one another, we never call name.
Right.
So why Derrick, that one sound like a really true. So I said, well, if you continue, I'm going to write this one after you. And I just sit down and say, Buster, while you are away at sea, I was along with B, his wife named Blossom. So I say, I was along with B. And all of your children have the mark of this shiny, black-head shiny. He said, but that's in the one they do. So he said, you can't put you out. And that's how we stop.
Oh my goodness. What a rich, rich chapter in our history of reggae of music in Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. The birth, the you'd call it the footstool, the foundation that the world now runs to in reggae music. Derrick Morgan, it's been truly a pleasure. Please, sir, remind us. Let's just talk a little bit about April 10th. So again, you got a great group of artists who are gonna be saluting you on your birthday.
On April 10th at 5 o'clock in the evening, everybody must tune in to DME Entertainment. Tune in on that, and that's the link that this gonna come through.
Right.
I gonna be a lot of artists gonna entertain in it. It's a pre-concert, we pre-recorded them already.
Yeah,
so it's ready. And to release on the 20th. The birthday is the 27th of March,
That's right.
We are putting on this show on the 10th of April.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, happy birthday when it comes, Derrick. And I know your legacy continues. Do you want to tap on that a little bit? Tell us a little bit about, there's people in this feed who probably don't even know that there's songs they're rocking to an artist they love, that's your children.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of legacy on Derrick,
Right.
Because this is my son who take over.
Uh-huh.
His name is Derrick Morgan.
Merrick, that's right. Hey, Merrick. That's who I've been in touch with. Nice seeing you, man.
Nice to see you.
All right.
Yes, and he's the one that's doing all these things at my age.
All right.
Yeah, he just setting me up and make me look good still.
And yes.
People know that Derrick Morgan still living and still recording.
Wow.
And still doing performing also.
There you go.
81 years old.
Yes.
Don't rub it in on me, man. I feel like 18.
81.
You have the numbers backwards, man. It's
18, going on 18.
81 going to 18.
There you go. 81 going 18. I'm loving this. Well, all right. Well, I'm going to blurt out one. I know you just told us about Merrick, but Africa.
Yes, that's my daughter for sure. And she's doing very good. And I do appreciate that. Even when she don't want me help her out that time because she claims that she want to do it on her own. So she do it on her own and she really make it.
There you go.
So,
You made an independent daughter. I met her a couple of years ago at the Linkage Awards in New York, and it was an awesome experience being around Africa.
Africa, keep it up.
Yeah, man. Love Queen Africa. And she and my wife hit it off. I couldn't believe how they just connected. So it was a good experience up there.
She's beloved everywhere I go in the world.
Yeah.
They ask about her and, she's very good. They really love her.
Nice.
Just take the footstep of her dada.
See there? All right. Okay. Good. Anyone else to share or that's it?
I have so many children can share. I forgot to share. My wife's first, Nellie.
Mm-hmm.
Nellie, she and I together for 56 years.
All right, Nellie.
Yeah. And
nice.
Then she has 4 kids with me, which is Merrick, Laverne, Courtney, and Troy.
Okay.
And away from that, I have many children outside.
Okay.
Talking about my daughter Michelle.
All right, Michelle.
We have Paul, John. We have John. Remind me them name. The other Michelle. Another Michelle. Dana. Chris. You don't name them. We have Charles. We have so many. Carl. And Carl.
May I joke?
Oh, who me forget now?
May I joke, man?
Oh, Stephanie. We have Stephanie. We have so many kids.
Derrick, may I joke? Lord of mercy.
Go around 16 of them,
Derrick, may I joke, man? You sure? Nobody with no more, man. Stop. Me feel sure. Oh,
I may have to help him keep them together.
I hear that, Merrick. But you see, I love this. This is not your typical radio interview, and it's just a great pleasure and a honor. And to be seeing you while we're doing it. So, gentlemen, thank you both. I really appreciate it, Merrick, connecting us. Man. Camille Fitzsimmons, big up. Thank you, Camille. All the best on April 10th. Enjoy your birthday.
That's right. Don't forget.
Right. And
Drama Mama Entertainment.
That's right.
He made this happen.
DME.
So we have to big up Drama Mama Entertainment.
Drama Mama Entertainment.
And another DME, Derrick Morgan Entertainment.
Yeah. There you Drama Mama Entertainment.
So send me the flyer once it's official so I can share it for my followers too on social media. All right?
Yes.
All right. So ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this conversation. Mr. Derrick, you take care, sir. It's been a pleasure. And Godspeed, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. What a great conversation that was, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to support the virtual event on the 10th. The virtual event on the 10th of April. Derrick Morgan's big birthday. That's where I wrap it up for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging in there with me. We just had to share this prized moment with you all, even though we went a little over. But I want to say thank you for your support to everyone who shared, tuned in. Love you. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much, everyone. Facebook Live, Instagram, and Reggae Vibes Radio, thewayneallshow.com, Fresh FM Radio London. Also, big shout out to viscosityblend.com, islandworldwide.com, Clarke TV Network, and Hype FM Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, live and let love. Don't forget, the only way to start at the top is if you're digging a hole. And always look around for something great to encourage. This has been a great edition. I look forward to see you next Wednesday. Same time, same place, same blazing station. Yours truly, Wayne Hall, saying, have a great evening and see ya. Caribbean International Shipping Services is your one-stop shop for all your shipping needs. Conveniently located at 3048 Miller Road, Lithonia, Georgia. We know all about the Caribbean and cargo. Our wide range of services includes weekly ocean and air services, empty barrels and boxes for sale, packing and crating, specialized returning resident services, personal and commercial shipping, door-to-door, local delivery and pickup, money transfers, and shop and ship. With services by land, air, and sea, you need to call Caribbean International Shipping Services today at 770-323-1111 or visit their website at info@mycaribship.com. At Caribbean International Shipping, we know all about the Caribbean and cargo.
Victoria Mutual Building Society is opening the door to more financial opportunities in Jamaica for you with our VMBS representative office in Florida. We're pleased to give Jamaicans and Caribbean nationals easy access to our full range of financial solutions, including savings products at competitive rates and opportunities for home ownership. Call us today at 305-770-2643 or visit us at the Sienna Shops, Miramar.
Hi, my name is Jennifer A. Block. I am a mortgage broker and attorney at law for more than 21 years. My entire life has been dedicated to the real estate industry. So stop dreaming about buying that property. Let my ability to secure financing within as little as 11 days work for you. For that best rate, fast close financing option, call 1-800-466-0664. That's 1-800-466-0664. Or visit rapidmortgageloans.me. Visit rapidmortgageloans.me for your pre-approval and to request a quote for finance.